Chunky. Hello, it's a beautiful sunny Saturday morning and I want to spend as much time outside as I can, so I thought I would set up shop and try out a little macrame project that I wanted to do with the kids at school. Just test out a pattern that I found online. So let's film it and see how it goes. So I finished the two halves of the straps. These now get sewn together at the ends. So this is the top point and the rings then attach to the rest of the bag, which I will get working on later today. So the kids have started cooking today and I'm gonna go check on the two boys to see how they're doing. So let's go see what they've been up to and if they are succeeding. Okay, so what you guys making today?
We are making vegan lamb chops.
He's lying, we're making Today I'll be making mental... I forgot the word.
Bolognese. So what have you made, Dominic?
This is beef smoothie.
But for real.
It's a chocolate smoothie, a vegan chocolate smoothie.
Okay, I am so excited for gardening for this week. Last week we talked about soil, different soil types, composting, how to improve your soil so you can grow fruits and veggies in a healthy environment. And this week we're going into something that I've been interested in for such a long time, and that is worm farming. We are going to learn about how the worms provide nutrients for the soil, how the burrowing allows for aeration and water to flow, and then we're gonna build a worm farm. So excited. I think that worm farming is such a beneficial addition to any garden. I even bought containers for myself to make a worm farm at home because I also want to use my food waste in a beneficial way that can benefit all the fruits and veggies I'm trying to grow at home. And so super excited. Got my first class with gardening today and I'm really excited to see how they receive it. So every morning at school we start our day with a little walk, and today was supposed to be cloudy, overcast, potentially rainy, and it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be a wonderful Tuesday. Okay, so we're currently in the garden. The kids are busy digging up in the soil. We're busy looking for worms to test how healthy our soil is. We're learning about worms and how beneficial they are for the garden, how their burrowing allows for more air to flow through and water to flow through in the soil, and how their worm castings and their worm tea is highly nutritious and adds nutrients back into the soil to help the plants flourish and grow beautifully. So we're testing the soil now, and later this week we're going to actually build a worm farm. Two different kinds of worm farms, a stacked one and a bathtub worm farm, just so the kids can learn two different methods. The stacked farm is probably one that they're more likely to replicate at home, but we have a bathtub, so we're going to make use of it here at school. So let's go check on them and see how they're doing.
So we are trying to see how fertile the soil is by seeing how many worms we can find inside the soil.
Tiago, show us what you found.
I found the most disgusting thing ever. Ew. I think it's a pregnant mommy.
Means we got some healthy soil.
It's chunky.
Wait.
Yourself first, young child.
Ew.
Oh, it's so little. I'm not aware.
It's
Wow. The soil right now looks very rich and moist, which means this is probably a very healthy soil, and we have found lots of worms, probably about 10 already. So this is a very healthy soil, as you can see.
Okay, so it's the end of the school day and I just wanted to show you something before I leave because I forgot to film this end of last week. On Friday we had a big class session where we sat down to decide on recipes for the next few weeks, what the kids will be cooking, and so I had a few kids go out into our veggie garden, see what we had growing that we could use in our recipes. I had other kids doing research on what is in season at the moment, and we chatted a bit about why it's important to eat the food that's in season and the food that's local, and why it's beneficial for our bodies, our health, and also for our economy and supporting our local farmers. We then created a list of all of this seasonal produce and ticked off the things that we had growing in the garden so that we could use that to decide on the recipes for the next few weeks. And our recipes are all whole foods, plant-based, sugar-free, gluten-free. We believe in feeding our kids and teaching our kids how to feed themselves healthy, nutritious meals that will sustain them for the rest of the day, and that will help them to develop good eating habits, to eat the things that will be beneficial for their health and not detrimental. So, yes. Okay, so the work from the way we're building looks like the image on the left here. So as you can see, there's 3 buckets. Top 2 have got holes drilled in them. So we put the worms into the middle, burn with all the food material. Once they've eaten through that food and they create the worm castings, they then crawl through the holes in the top one and start eating at the new material that you found there in the top one. And while it's all happening, they worm tea, the urine, then drips through the second bucket into the last bucket where we then attach a tap where we can collect the worm tea.
Drink.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is really nice as opposed to we will do the bath, guys. We will do the bathtub worm farm as well, but this one's really nice in that you have one bin where all the worm castings are in. The worms leave themselves, we don't kind of need to like filter through them. And we have one bin where all the worm tea is collected. So it's like a really nice, easy way to collect your worm tea from castings. Yes, okay. And then we've got a couple of videos of you guys. Okay, and then just some interesting things on what to actually feed your worms. So we know that they eat fruit and vegetable peelings, but they also eat coffee grounds and tea bags,
Paper and human hair.
paper and cardboard. Yes, they eat paper and human hair.
Nothing with citrus.
Nothing with citrus or onions, yeah. They'll eat leaves, grass cuttings, even dust and vacuum cleaners and raw eggshells.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're really great at clearing up our waste. And then they don't eat, so they're not going to eat fish, meat, dairy products, dog or cat feces. They don't want lots of citrus or onions, and they also won't eat cooked food. Okay, some care tips to take care of the worms and the worm farm. So we have to, once we've built this and we have it established, we have our worms in it, we're going to have to once a week come and drain the worm tea. We need to inspect the worms regularly to check if the compost is getting too dry. We need to add some water. They like a moist environment and they like darkness as well. And if it's too moist, then we're going to need to add some paper or cardboard to absorb the extra moisture. And then we also don't want to add food scraps until they've finished what we've already given them. We don't want to overwhelm them with all the food that we're not actually getting the castings that we need from them. And because that food will then start to rot and become all gross and slimy and smelly, we don't want that to happen. Okay.
And so they will also deprive the worms of oxygen.
Yeah, because you're putting too many layers on top of them, they're not getting the air that they need. Okay, so I'm gonna get this drill and then we can start drilling.
Time to get building!
That's why.
Can I do it?
You're not even doing a check, bro.
Doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to be perfect. The worms are not OCD. Hold up security for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it. But then
Hello, Tina. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Jenna, do you know how to do it?
She's doing just fine.
press the button and pull it out.
Someone else. Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, you can hold it. You can hold it. I'm fine. Come on, how come he doesn't break it?
Thank you so much for watching our video. Be sure to tune in next week so you can see more of the crazy wonderful things that we get up to at the Daniel Academy. But while you're here, why don't you give our video a like and subscribe to our channel. It'll really help us to grow and reach more people and do more amazing things. And be sure to check out our Patreon page as well. The link is in the description. For just $3 a month, you can really help support our projects and our new life skills curriculum. If we could get 1,000 people to sign up at our lowest tier, the $3 a month, we could get an additional $3,000 in a month. That's almost 45,000 Rand. We could do some incredible things with our curriculum and really take our students' education to a whole new level. So please check it out, show your support, and we'll see you next week.